So this is the issue that got me to stand in the first place. Labour were going to demolish some sheltered housing because it was prime real estate to try and fleece it for money next in St Leonard's Ward, next to St Leonard's Church. And we just thought that this was a step too, this was just ridiculous. And we got a petition and we raised so many thousands of signatures to protect those people, to live in those homes. Because if you look after the roof, you do the paint work, you look after it, you look after a house, it will last another 100 years, okay, and beyond. Now, and then I got involved in the Crescent Gardens campaign and all of, and Macintosh Court, Central Hill, all of these places are sound. And you're wrong to say that, there's a correction. There were people living into Trust Love House up until, as a hostel, up until December 2020, when there were, so a seven-bed hostel that could have been retrofitted, could have been reused. Now, one thing I do want to say is this has been Labour policy since 1998. And Estates Gazette, it published what was happening in Southwark and the Westbury estate. The people, and this is their words, not mine. At the time, they said we're being socially cleansed because what we want. And if you read that Estates Gazette from 1998, you will see that Labour councils were systematically wanting to regenerate and get gentrified people in so that they would be working, they wouldn't be scrounging benefits, as or they would be, and they would be. Instead of, they'd be looking after the homes and they'd be paying council tax. Now, I know that central government has put local government under an inordinate amount of pressure, and they do have to raise their own money from council tax and from business rates. And that's something that we need to address. But it has been Labour policy to run these estates into the ground. The millions that have been taken from these estates have never been spent on repairs, and that is a scandal. And that's why you've got so many people wanting to take the management from Lambeth, because Lambeth has not been looking after these estates.
Thank you, Scott.
That if they were looked after, would last hundreds of years.